We had a member of our CoinHelpU community discover a major strike through error, and it was verified and it has been graded. I'm going to share that with you at the end of this video, but I want to show a couple other more minor discoveries as well. My name is Daniel, and you are watching CoinHelpU. This is my CoinHelpU community, where I help people with their coins, and also we have a lot of members over here who help out as well. So we had this member buy a coin, and it looks like it's a forced broad stroke, but they were asking about it. They said they bought it from a dealer off eBay and said the seller refunded him the 99 cents, but it showed up in his mailbox a month later. So really don't know what happened there. But anyways, scrolling down through, you look at it at first and you're thinking, the pictures aren't that good. So the images don't help a whole lot. And the rims look weird for a broad struck because a broad struck coin was struck outside of the collar, but there are forced broad strucks, and we will look into that a little bit. But this right here, this happened at the mint. I mean, it just, the pressures that it takes to create things like this is different than when you use tools in the garage or your workshop. That's one of the things that you have to pick up on when you're looking through coins and damaged coins. There's just a difference because you're talking about tons of pressure here. You can't hardly mimic that unless you have special machines in your shop. If you got a machine shop, you could do it probably. But anyways, we were looking at these images and I was confused a little bit because there were so many images. But going on error-ref.com, you look up broad stroke device stretching. We were talking to him about and sent him to it. But it's really, he did a video of it here, and I didn't watch the video. He did a video of it, which is really cool. It shows it. And like I said, we know it's a broad struck coin. It's not your typical broad struck. That's why we call it a forced. And you can look at that over at error-ref.com. So that's a cool little find. Then we have a 1983. This is a double die obverse and best of variety. When you go over to doubledie.com, they have the best of. So it was posted images of the coin, was asking about it, and looks like to me, let's see here, right here on the B, you can see, I know it kind of looks like strike doubling, but it does match. You have to think it's a little bit thicker. Same here. So that was a nice little find. Not worth a whole lot of money. It's circulated, but it's kind of cool for someone to find something like that, find a double die. Double dies are being found. They're very confusing. Some of them are hard to identify when they're circulated, though. And then here's another best of. Double die 003, 1972 decent. And this one, like I said, you're looking for the thickness of letters. Some of this is going to be die deterioration as well, but you want to make sure that you got the coin in hand. You can see it on the Liberty. A lot of these you'll see on the Liberty. It's got that look to it. And the L there. See, this is damage. It's a little strike contact damage. This here is not the double die. That's not what is the double die here. That's a little die deterioration around the devices. But this is, see that line there? That makes it the double die. This is the normal thickness. When you here to here is normal thickness. Here to here is the extra doubled. So like I said, it's hard to discern sometimes on coins. And then I wanted to show this because this is not a real discovery, but it is a great example of die deterioration doubling that you will see on Jefferson nickels and nickels in general. I want you to look at these images. It can fool you. You've got strike doubling and a lot of die deterioration, but when you've got it on both sides of the devices, you know that it's not a real double die. It looks convincing, but it's not. This is one of those that when you see this, you can keep it, put it back as die deterioration. The devices, or at least the die cavities, were actually breaking down. And they were filling in with planchet metal. And that's how you get coins like this. And nickel is very hard on the die, and not only that, it deteriorates differently. Dies that strike nickel planchets, they deteriorate differently. Then here's the biggie. Here's the coin that was in question, how it was posted originally. I was questioning this right here because it seems to be raised or kind of a little bit of damage in here. So we went back and forth a little bit with the other members. We were talking about it, showed more images of it. And I was just thinking, man, how in the world could that not, do this though outside the rim? And like I said, nobody knows everything about coins, and images makes it really difficult to identify. That's why grading companies require you to send the coins to them. He posted a lot of images. I was really excited to see what the results were going to be, but you can see that it's raised above the rim. Typically, something like that would not be above the rim, at least based off my limited experience on struck through wire, because you don't see them very often. So he sent it off to Annex per our advice, and he posted the results, which I thank him very much for posting the results so that we could all enjoy and see that it was struck through retained wire AU55. Now, we don't know how much this coin's going to be worth. It could be worth a few $100s, up to $1,000. You just don't know. It's an Annex holder. Depends on who wants to collect or who's bidding on it, I suppose, and the auction that it goes in. But yeah, I think it's an auction-worthy coin. So anyways, congrats on your find. Like I said, over here at Coin Help You community, if you find something, we are going to congratulate you. We're going to be happy for you because that's the way it works. If you don't have anything, we're probably going to disappoint you and upset you. Unfortunately, that's how this works. It's one of the sayings that you hear people saying, crushing dreams one coin at a time. And unfortunately, I'm not trying to crush dreams to hurt people, but it does crush people's dreams whenever they find out that their precious coin is not worth what they thought it was, or it's not what they think it was. I hate to, it's not the fun part of this job. It's not the fun part of helping people. But unfortunately, the truth has to prevail. The facts have to prevail over everything else. Emotions, feelings, what you wanted it to be is irrelevant in the scheme of things. So thanks for watching my latest video. Please like, share, and comment, and have a great day.